There are instances where cleaning whatever you have to sell or whatever you have sold will help. You see, I'm aware there are some categories like clothing, those that sell shoes and pretty much stuff like that. You could get these items off a thrift store and they might be looking not in the best condition, something like this, but you bring them home, throw them in your wash machine, you clean them, and you're able to sell them even for profit. These are instances where cleaning pretty much helps. The same goes for kitchen utensils. You could get a blender or a microwave. Somebody sold it for you for cheap because the person doesn't want to put in the work of cleaning this stuff. And then because you understand how things are flipped on the internet, you understand that you cleaning this item is pretty much adding value to that item already, because the original owner didn't want to do that job. This was exactly why they sold it for €5 or $5, depending on where you live. All right. These instances, cleaning come very, very handy. Of course, there are some transactions. Guys, I'm just telling you, I'm being honest and real with you. Cleaning is not going to help you, cover up something that is not going to fly. All right. This laptop here is a 700 and something euro transaction. The buyer paid cash. And I understand that when people pay serious amount like this, they are not expecting anything less. All right. And from my own side, if I had listed, a low grade laptop, hoping that whenever it gets sold, I'm going to take a rag like this. I'm going to take this liquid. I don't know what it was called. You're going to spray it on it and then start to clean off the traces, but leaving the laptop still in a situation, in a condition where people can pretty much tell that, look, this is not dirt, this is usage signs, and they are all over. They are on the trackpad, they are on the top of the laptops, laptop, they are on the side of it. It doesn't matter how I try to clean it, everybody's going to be able to see it, that this is not just dirt, but you trying to hide signs of use from a laptop that ordinarily should be in the very best condition. Because like I always say on this channel, if somebody trusts you as much as to give you 750 euros, you are just going to do nothing less than just sending an item that's going to meet the buyer's expectation. In terms of quality, this laptop right here has met everything that it can naturally meet. There's absolutely no signs of use. Technically, laptop has been checked, everything works. Is a touchscreen model of the Lenovo ThinkPad, and the buyer obviously wants to see a laptop that is befitting of 750 euros. The days are gone where you can just go ahead, buy all manner of stuff because you think that you can actually go ahead and clean them with a rag, because you have been told that when you get used stuff, it's enough for you to just clean them. There are some transactions, like I said, cleaning alone is not going to help you. The item ordinarily should already give a very good impression of itself. If it's a laptop, you see this one right here, you can pretty much tell that yes, this is a good laptop. And then if there are signs of use, traces of fingerprints here and there, you can then go ahead and gently clean it. But you trying to clean a laptop that has a wiggly hinge, or a laptop that's on the top of it, there's already a major, knife scratch, or on the side of it, there's a dent, it is not going to work. I'm telling you, because if anybody receives a laptop short of what the price says, yes, a 40 euro laptop, nobody's going to expect a lot from you. A 30 euro laptop, if you even have a broken hinge, everybody's going to be able to say, yes, I bought it for cheap, and I bought it pretty much because I need the parts. But if you are opening your wallet and putting 750 euros on the line, I'm telling you, anything short of this is not going to fly. Because I understand that there are some of you out there, hoping to get in this game of flipping laptops for profit. You see, this is the reason why I make these videos, so that you do not waste your time trying to think that you can actually cut corners. There used to be a time where it was possible. You could buy whatever you want. Then there was a lot of money. People were not so picky. But right now, people understand that in the used market, you can also get devices in very, very good condition. There used to be a time where whenever it's used or it's called used, you pretty much could not expect anything short of an item that is like sometimes good, sometimes not good. People are smarter than that now. There are companies that pretty much buy new devices, and they still leave it in the packaging, give it to their workers. The worker uses them for like 2-3 months, 1 year, and as soon as the 1 year or 2 year mark is reached, they call up those devices and they roll them out. And most times organizations know that they're going to get money back, because, or even if you don't get money, because sometimes the leasing conditions actually specifies that the items while they are being rolled out should also be in not like new condition, but at least presentable. All right, so because of that, companies are also very careful who they give these devices to. This particular laptop here has been used, but I tell you, you are not going to see any signs of use on it, and these are the kind of hardwares that you should strive to sell. But if you want problems, if you want to constantly be having difficulties with your buyers, then you are going to be having, or you're going to be buying devices that have not been checked. You're going to go to the flea market and try to buy a device like this and try to sell it for 700 and something euros. I'm telling you, you are going to end up with a situation where the buyer receives it, and the only thing that you get, or the kind of emails that you're going to be getting, is an email that says, hey, I checked the item, something doesn't work, the trackpad doesn't work, it doesn't want to install the drivers, or stuffs like that. This is not what you want to be dealing with. This is a new year, and the more you can have less stress reselling these items, the better it's going to be for you. But if you say you want problems, you're not tired of replying emails that keep asking you where is the the cover, there is a hinge that should be with this laptop that is not there, or there's something that's missing, then you might want to end up or you may want to continue buying those low grade laptops, because they are being sold to you for cheap, and you keep telling yourself, don't worry, even though this laptop is cheap, I know what to do. There's a magic fluid that I could get off of Amazon, and as soon as I can use that fluid to clean the device just like this, it becomes new again. And whenever somebody pays for it, they are not going to see it. They can never tell that the items have been used. I'm telling you, I've been there before, bought a lot of liquids, tried different cleaning methods. There was a time somebody told me that this particular Fujitsu monitor that's pretty much white, the original color from factory is white, but over time this white turns to yellowish. And there was a time many years ago, I bought like 5 of these monitors, all in yellowed condition, because I was told that if I rub I don't know what chemical it was at the time, if I rub them on the monitor and I leave these monitors outside in the sun, this yellowing process is going to be reversed, because this yellowing, the chemical, whatever it is going to be acted upon by that the liquid that had rubbed on it, and the ultraviolet rays from sunlight is going to oxidize something. This kind of thing, I bought this story, and guys, I left those monitors outside for weeks. At the end of the day, the yellowing of those monitors didn't go away. I tried cleaning all I could. The color of those monitors remained the same till today. I still have those monitors right here in the warehouse. So you are better off buying items in very good condition. If this video helps you, please go ahead, smash the like button. We flip laptops for profit on this channel, and I tell you how you can actually do it and make profit. All right, and this is not only about laptops. The principles that you learn here will also help you in flipping whatever you want to flip for profit. Until I see you again, bye bye.